Today, Bobby and I have a very special video coming to you. We are going to Lumpinee Stadium, the most famous Muay Thai stadium in the world. Every single Thai person that we've talked to says that we need to go to this stadium.
This is the stadium that all Muay Thai fighters dream of fighting at. It is like the mecca of Muay Thai, and we are excited to check out the stadium.
The last time I went to fights live, watching the knockouts was kind of rough to watch in person.
It was.
That violence when you're right there is just next level.
Watching people get hurt that close is like, oh no!
Yeah, I don't want to be ringside.
It's a brutal art, but it's a beautiful art.
Yeah.
And it's very spiritual for most of these fighters. It's an honor to be able to watch them display their life's work.
On that note, we're gonna order a grab, head on over, and we'll check in with you there.
Dude, I am having a blast. We got here and got rushed in real quick. We just watched the first couple of fights.
They keep it moving pretty quick in there, which is really fantastic. So far, so intense. Really awesome fights. It's really kind of quiet in there, which honestly I kind of like because you can really hear the strikes when they land. Honestly, my favorite fighting event that I've ever been to. This is wild.
So fast, so diverse in their striking. Super high level, and we're really close to the ring, and like Charlie said, we can hear every impact. I'm ready to go watch more fights.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so nice because there's not that many people. You can really sit wherever you want. They got an awesome live DJ that's up there remixing a whole bunch of songs.
It looks like she's having a great time.
Yeah, she does. And we're having a great time too. So let's get back in there.
Round one. Bob and I just finished watching the fights at Lumpinee Stadium, and I can say without a doubt that was my favorite live fighting experience that I've ever had. They had a couple pro shops in the stadium. Bob and I got to go in there.
We were just checking out the store and they gave us some stickers, man. Some souvenirs.
That's awesome. And the guy showed us one of the one belts.
I think Road to One.
I don't know what it was, but it was a really cool belt to see, and it was really cool holding it. And then he told us that there was an even bigger pro shop around the back of the stadium. But on our way there, we saw this really cool museum that they had about Lumpinee Stadium. And they had some of the old equipment there and some of the older techniques that they use. Well, I guess, and still current techniques, but techniques that they had developed over the years. And I think they had a gi in there and just a really cool little museum that they had. We're gonna go check out the big shop. If there's anything cool, you'll probably see it. Check in with you later. So just wrapped up shopping at the Fairtech store behind Lumpinee Stadium. Got me a pair of Thai hand wraps to remind myself of this really awesome experience. It only took about 2 hours to get all the fights in. You get in, you watch the fights, and you get out, you keep her moving real quick. So on that note, let's order a grab and we'll meet you back at the hotel. You just wrapped up. So Bob and I just got back from Lumpinee Stadium and we just wanted to reflect on our little experience that we had today. One thing I gotta say that's so special about the stadium is that you can really see the heritage and the culture in the fighting that goes on in that stadium. The amount of respect that they have for each other, how each of the fighters really thank each other after the fights, and then fighters go to the other fighters' corner. The coaches give the opposing fighter some water, and every single fighter was doing it. They didn't do, I think it's the white crew, which is the traditional dance. They only did it once, and that was for the main event. event at the end, which was really quite incredible to watch. You could tell the people who have been doing it since they were like 7 years old. It just is ingrained into their way of being and their way of fighting, which was really special to watch because it is literally watching the passage of knowledge of Muay Thai to the next generations, and to experience that in the stadium was just absolutely incredible.
It was very high level, a lot of fun to watch, and I really like the way you put that. It was like the embodiment of their tradition and heritage, and it's a beautiful and brutal art to watch.
So if you're here in Bangkok, we highly recommend making your way over to the stadium and checking out some fights. Whether you want a huge crowd, go at one of Friday nights with the 1FC, or if you want something a little bit more laid back like we did today, the Saturday morning at 10 a.m. with the Fairtex is also you're gonna get a really good show.
Didn't have to deal with any drunk. Well, I think one drunk girl. She had to have been drunk. But other than the token day drinker, you don't have to deal with a drunk crowd. It was the best fighting viewing experience that I've ever had live. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. We're going to link the playlist to all of our Thailand videos underneath. Either way, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.